Is dropshipping dead? Have you ever asked yourself that? Well, I've helped generate hundreds of millions of dollars into Shopify websites all around the world, and one of Australia's only registered and authenticated Shopify experts. I'm pretty sure there's basically none of us on YouTube that are actually authenticated experts. And I'm going to talk about this subject, dropshipping, today also. And if you haven't noticed, the background's different. I've actually decided to make a studio for YouTube, seeing now we're nearly at 1,700 subscribers. So thanks for subscribing. And if you want to know if dropshipping's dead, the pros and cons, stick around and let's get into the video. Hey, Clayton Bates here, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons to dropshipping and just my experience and my overall thoughts on dropshipping. So let's get into the video. So a lot of people see people's Lambos and flashing watches and stuff and think dropshipping is this business where you can get rich sort of thing. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get rich from drop shipping. I've seen people make millions of dollars drop shipping, but I personally decided not to work with drop shippers anymore because of a lot of the reasons I'm going to sort of get into in this video. So let's start out with some of the pros. So, one of the pros of drop shipping would definitely be that there isn't much upfront cost. This is also a very big con as well, because I really believe that one of the big differences between someone who drop ships and someone who sells their own product is that imagine this, you're at your house and you have all these products that you made and they're just sitting there. It's going to encourage you to sell them more than if some warehouse in China has your products. So I actually think having the products in your house or whatever definitely motivates you, sort of thing. But drop shipping definitely low cost to entry sort of thing. All you really need to do is build a basic website and then start running some traffic to it. I've seen lately a lot of people actually do the TikTok shop, which is basically they're just making content and then people clicking link in bio sort of thing. So yeah. Another really good pro to dropshipping is it's a really good first business type thing to really get into, like online business, things like that, because the barrier to entry is low. You can get some really good skills on like how to build your own website, how to make some videos, how to run some ads and stuff like that. So I think definitely it's a good foundation to start with if you just new to online business or you've had a couple little businesses, in your lifetime. Hey, if you're liking this content, there'll be a link somewhere where you can get a free video review of your website, completely free. Myself or one of my team can do that. There'll be a link somewhere or in the description where you can go grab that. We've done 2,000 free audits, video audit people's websites now. So if you're liking this content and you have a Shopify website, click that link and you can grab one. All right, so here are some of the cons to dropshipping. So like I sort of said earlier, is I believe that if you don't have the stock on hand, it makes it a lot harder to actually want to sell your stuff. If you put a little bit of effort into it, some warehouse in China has your stock, it doesn't motivate you really a lot. Some people can be highly motivated by money and stuff, but I think a lot of people, if they're not passionate about what they're doing, if they can't see and touch their actual products and stuff, it's very easy to give up, sort of thing. In general, too, any type of business you have really is, if you put the reps in, it's a bit like going to the gym. If you keep showing up, whatever, your arms are going to get bigger. Like last year, I could dumbbell lift like twice as much as I could at the start of the year, just because I went 150 times to the gym and did dumbbell bench press sort of thing. So I went from like 15 kilos each arm to 40. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Like if you keep showing up, keep putting the reps in, basically any business model can work, sort of thing. Another one of the cons is just so many people online drop shipping to be like this big, like, I'm gonna get your Lambo in a week and stuff. And you know what? A lot of young kids and things like that see that and they want that sort of stuff at that age. But honestly, hardly anyone really makes it, sort of thing. Like, I worked with like 100 drop shipping businesses a few years ago. And while some of them made millions of dollars, one basically become a millionaire, a lot of people didn't make it. And have noticed is like, because we only work with people that sell their own products now. We very rarely would ever work with a drop shipper. But what I've noticed is like about 10% of people that drop ship will make a sale or make a few sales. And it's more like 60-70% of people are going to make a few sales if they have their own product. It's probably actually higher. It's probably like 90% will make a few sales. 60-70% of them will make a lot of sales over like, I just think the success rate is so much higher if you have your own product, sort of thing. So, yeah. Another con to drop shipping is just like, if you do find a winning product that sells really well, guess what? Heaps of people are going to come in and copy you. The thing about having a product in a warehouse in China or wherever is that if you make it, anyone can easily replicate your business. Like, it's very hard to replicate. Like, if you have your own product, it's hard to replicate the branding and stuff on your product, the unique angle you have, the different type of food you have over someone else. But when you drop ship it, if you find this winning product, everyone's going to know about it. Like, there's so many apps and stuff that scrape things off the internet and things like that. You only need basically one influence to talk about your product. Like, I remember there used to be like this bug zapper, and heaps of people on YouTube actually use that as like a really good example of like a product to sell, because like it had a unique angle, all this sort of stuff. And the back, there was one for the back. I can't remember what it's called, but to straighten your back, sort of thing. Once one or two big YouTubers talk about it, you're done basically. Like, so many people are going to flood into that market and sell the exact same thing from the exact same place as you. So it makes it really hard when you even do become successful that everyone's going to copy you. That should not deter you, by the way. But it's just one of those things that happens. I sort of talked about this before, but unrealistic expectations. I just think the online has just really wrecked like the whole idea around drop shipping and the expectations. Just like I said, like, people just want Lambos and to get rich overnight. And believe me when I say this, rarely anyone will get rich overnight. And a lot of the people that get rich overnight, there's so many issues in their business that it screws them basically. So yeah, slow and steady wins a race. Turtle in the hair, or whatever, whatever that story is from. All right. So my conclusion around drop shipping: basically, we haven't worked with any drop shippers for 4 years. I made a decision for my business to not work with drop shippers anymore and only focus on people that have their own physical products. So I think when I make a video like this and I've helped generate hundreds of millions of dollars, I have a unique perspective on the whole thing, where a lot of people that talk about this subject will be like, buy my drop shipping course, buy my drop shipping stuff like this, where I have nothing to do with drop shipping. Basically, I have nothing to sell you about drop shipping. So, personally, for me, I think you can make it in drop shipping. Maybe one day I'll even do a test, because the knowledge I have around websites, I actually feel like I could build a really good drop shipping website that has a lot of the key things that actually help, make you money on drop shipping, sort of thing. But yeah, like, so you can make it. I just think it's so much harder than if you actually sell your own products. But I really do like the idea of it being like the first little thing you do, or one of the first couple of things you do to wet your feet. Is that the saying? I can't remember. But to get into business and just test the waters, learn how to build a website, learn how to do some marketing and stuff like that, and springboard you into the next thing. A lot of the most successful people on the internet that I believe aren't scammers or anything like that, they have all basically use dropshipping as a springboard into another thing. They've created their own personal brand. They've created their own brand product sort of thing where they actually have their own products and stuff like that. They have agencies and things like that. So it's a springboard into the next thing. But yeah, conclusion, you can make money drop shipping. I just think the chances are extremely low. I think there's 4 things you can make money online with. It's e-com, so products, services, and consulting. Maybe is that what they say is the fourth one? I think it is. But yeah, so basically go for it. Let me know what you think. Have you tried dropshipping? Let me know down below. And if you haven't guessed yet, we have moved and this is going to be somewhat of the new background. So grab that free video review if you have a website, and I will see you on the next video.